Welcome home. Fallout 76 got its first update, Update 0.9, just a little under a week ago. But today, Bethesda Game Studios have released the second update for Fallout 76, Update 1.0, which includes game balancing, performance fixes, as well as many bug fixes. On PC, the update is a whopping 29.5 gigabytes, so you might want to start the download before the next beta session tomorrow and on November 8th. If you want to know when the last two beta sessions are, I have a video that is linked down in the description below. But here is everything that is included in Update 1.0 for Fallout 76. In general, the Fallout 76 game client and servers have received significant stability improvements, several issues have been addressed to resolve hitches during gameplay and other performance issues, but we also got balancing changes, which include the following. Many mid and high level enemies have received additional balance adjustments. Some notable changes include health and damage resistance have been increased for mid and high level Scorched. Health and damage resistance have been slightly decreased for mid and high level super mutants, and melee damage has been increased across many mid and high level enemies, particularly Mirelurks and Mirelurk hunters. For camp, workshops, and crafting changes, the following is included. Material requirements to craft throwing knives and tomahawks have been increased. Additionally, throwing knives and tomahawks can no longer be sold to vendors. For quest changes, the time to restart a previously completed event quest has been increased from 45 minutes to 1 hour and 12 minutes. However, bug fixes were the main focus of this patch, starting with art and graphics, which included fix an issue that could cause enemies to start playing animations and instead enter a default T-pose. This has been plaguing the game, so I'm glad to see that this issue has been fixed up, and I'm excited to see what the game's like tomorrow without all the T-posing issues. Fix an issue that could cause artifacting to display on the character's hands and weapons while inside Whitespring and playing in first person. Fix an issue causing the game world to appear darker than intended on Xbox. Water no longer flickers or flashes white in building interiors. Item previews no longer exhibit visual issues while attempting to modify weapons at workbenches. And powered objects placed at workbenches will now correctly play animations and sound effects. For audio bug fixes, that includes changing Xbox Live communication and multiplayer settings to friends, now correctly limits in-game voice chat to Xbox Live friends, and selecting play with team from the main menu no longer causes voice chat to stop functioning for non-leader teammates. For camp, workshops, and crafting bug fixes, that includes successfully defending a workshop no longer awards more aid items than intended. For quest bug fixes, we got launching a nuke will now complete the I Am Become Death quest for all teammates, and completing the First Contact and Thirst Things First quests no longer award more aid items than intended. And lastly, we have user interface bug fixes, which included improvements have been made to better support text display across several languages, including Japanese, Russian, Simplified Chinese, and Traditional Chinese. Blueprints now accept names that utilize Japanese, Russian, Simplified Chinese, and Traditional Chinese characters. Running Fallout 76 with language options set to Traditional or Simplified Chinese no longer causes the game to launch in English. Fix an issue that could prevent players from logging into Fallout 76 on PC. Adjusting Windows display scaling settings no longer causes the game to launch in lower or higher resolutions than expected. Map markers no longer disappear when attempting to respawn after dying while over-encumbered and possessing no caps. The lighting quality setting can now be correctly changed to high. Players will no longer encounter a failed to reconnect to team error message at the main menu screen. Fix an issue that could prevent players from seeing one another in the social menu after adding each other as friends. I've heard a lot of people experiencing this issue. And lastly, attempting to trade with a player who is entering power armor no longer causes the game client to become unresponsive. That is everything included in Fallout 76 Update 1.0. If you're dealing with any serious bugs or issues, please let me know what they are down in the comment section below. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please smack that like button down below and subscribe to join the good fight if you haven't already, and ring the bell icon to stay updated on all of my future videos. It would be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Apaxi signing off.